Aries, Aries sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Aries starting today, the 17th of October, 2023. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Heather, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Dre. If you're watching this on a restream on YouTube, you can fast forward through all the shuffling I'm about to do by using the timestamps right in the video description of the video. Let's see. Today I'm reading with the Salvador Dali Tarot. Huge giant box here. And I've already purified with this Queen of Hungary water. And you can find the... Did I? I don't know. Let's do it again. 3 sprays in this room. Maybe I didn't. I think I might have forgotten. A little scattered today. You can find the video, the link to purchase this deck and also how to make this water in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. All right, let's shuffle this big, long deck very carefully so I don't have cards all over the room, as I am wont to do. This goes out to a lot of Aries, so if for some reason, Aries, this doesn't seem to apply to you, just disregard it, because it may not be meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, or the general reading for all signs that comes out every Monday, and no, every day except for Monday. You can find all of the most recent restreams of the tarot readings right on my website at ariels-corner.com, Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. I don't read with card reversals, so don't worry about it. All is well. If you'd like to donate to this channel, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks. Or if you want to donate using a different method, you can find all kinds of methods to donate in the footer of each and every page of our website at ariels-corner.com. Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. We do have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com, where you can buy tarot decks and all kinds of other witchy woo. We make a small commission off of each and every sale. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And if you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us on Twitch. All right, Aries, let's give this a nice clean cut and see what is in the cards for all you gorgeous Aries. We start off with a 4 of, is that 4? Yeah, a 4 of Wands. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, because they're green. Yeah, 4 of Wands. And sometimes Dolly gets me here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of Cups. 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and a Page of Wands. Boy, Aries, I love this for you. I love this for you. I know that you've been having some, a lot of people have, but have been having some, issues, but boy, this is wonderful. You also, like in the general reading today, are getting things together, but this is more getting yourself together in regards to your work and in regards to what your priorities are. This is really getting organized in your priorities. What's important to you, and not always worrying about whether what's important to you is acceptable to other people. Sometimes your priorities don't seem right to some people. No, you shouldn't have priority over, you're learning how to play the piano over, whatever this is thing for your family. Well, that's not up to them to decide. They don't get to decide what's important to you. Both things can be important, but if you prioritize what's important to you first, and you're honest with what's important to you first, then those other things get taken care of much more easily. Otherwise, you start, even secretly with yourself, resenting them because they're taking away the time and love of the things that you really want to do. So you prioritizing what you love over what other people think you should prioritize sometimes is the magic ticket that puts you right into the next echelon of success for yourself on whatever level that means, whatever area of life that means. And there's all kinds of success here with this 10 of Cups. It's not just career success. It's emotional success. It's spiritual success. It's relationship success. It's success in every way. This is the happily ever after card. And you deserve a happily ever after. And how do you get that? Where does ever after live? Where is eternity? Well, you know where eternity is. It's in the present moment, Aries. It's right here, right now. And the more you stay focused on that eternal present moment, and not necessarily, I'm not saying you don't plan, I'm not saying that you don't have schedules and all that stuff. That's fine, but do it from the point of view of now. Here and now, being here now. And that's always going to give you power over any situation because you're in the present moment. And nothing can resist your happily ever after. Nothing can thwart that. Nothing can come in and ruin it. There can be moments where it seems like it's being threatened. There can be moments, or even in moments can be weeks or months or even years, where it seems like things aren't working out the way you want them to. And the naked eye might look at your situation and say, that's not a happily ever after. But don't you believe it? Don't you believe it? Because you're the one living in that present moment, and you know that's not true. You know what's true for you is that if you are honest with yourself and you prioritize what you desire, one step at a time, you're going to be everywhere you need to be, and you don't need other people to validate that for you, and you don't need their opinion in order to go forward. And that's especially true for you, and because that's kind of your personality anyway, that you can be independent of what other people think you should be. And it's time now to let that natural quality in your personality take the forefront, so that you can be the person that you are, not the person that they think you should be. Now, this Page of Wands is it's like new learning. It's new messages. It's new information that's going to help you more and more and more with the things that you love. And the more you allow yourself, as we said before, to prioritize the things that you really love, then those new messages, those new pieces of information, that new learning, that new guidance is more clear and more powerful, and you save so much time. You save so much time in, like I was trying to say earlier, even with the other things. So like if your priority, let's say, is I want to get my blog off the ground. That's your biggest priority. That's the thing you love more than anything is writing. And you're going to write this blog. And you keep thinking, well, I better put that on the back burner because this person needs me, that person needs me, this person needs me. It's not that I'm saying don't be there for the people that need you. It's just that make this your priority. And it's as if time expands to let you have even more time to help these people and those people and do all of the other things that need to be done. It's not that you're going to stop doing what needs to be done and only work on the things that you are prioritizing. It's just that when you do prioritize them, you lose that even subliminal resentment. And once you lose that resentment and you give yourself this priority, like I'm going to work on my blog for, 45 minutes or 60 minutes today. I want nobody to bother me. That's it. I'm shutting my door and nobody bother me. Well, the rest of the rest of your waking hours are going to be so charged because you don't have that even subliminal resentment that I didn't get to do my writing today. And so everything else starts to take on a glitter. Everything else starts to be much more successful. So don't worry that if I prioritize the things that I love, that everything else is going to take a back seat. It won't. It won't. It's going to be the opposite. If you don't do that, it's not that they're taking a back seat, but you don't do as good of a job and you don't have as good of a time and you don't get to have your happily ever after. Hopefully I'm making sense. Okay, we've got the Chariot. Ooh, I love that. I know they say this is a Cancer card, and in this particular one they say it's a Sag card, but there's such an Aries thing about the Chariot too. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man. Wouldn't you know? And the Tower. Yay, Tower. Good. And this is another Aries card, or at least a Mars card. So this is great. I love these. I love the Warrior card and the card of Destruction all in the same reading for you. especially on top of all of this encouragement to prioritize things and to organize your ideas and to be in the present moment and to accept your happily ever after. Now, this Hanged Man on top of the accepting your happily ever after is the opposite of accepting your happily ever after. This is a choice you get to make. The choice that you're making here is, am I going to be in the present moment, or am I going to make the present moment my hell? Do I want heaven or hell? Do I want happily ever after or eternal torment? Because every moment you choose. Each and every moment you get to make that choice. It's not something that, remember, eternity doesn't happen in the future. It happens now. And so hell is simply what the ego mind takes when the ego mind takes over the present moment. Whereas when your soul takes over the present moment, then you've got this heaven, you've got this happily ever after. So the Hanged Man card is such a beautiful card. It's such a beautiful reminder to use our sacred power of no, to put our foot down and say, I am not your whipping boy. I am not the sacrificed God. I am not here to be tormented. I am not here to lay down my life for you. That's not my function here. My function might be to serve you, might be to help you, but it's not to suffer for you. And so any of that misguided attempt to quote do the right thing by suffering, but to quote do the right thing by making a sacrifice of yourself, you're going to just notice that and say, enough of this. I'm going to say no to myself, and I'm going to say no to everybody else that's expecting me to do this. And it's not up to me to make sure that they feel okay about that. It's not up to me to make sure that you feel okay about me saying no. But I'll tell you one thing, when you do say no and you mean it, you don't have to say it in a mean way, but you do have to mean it. You can be kind. Say, no, I can't do that. I can't. No, sorry, I can't. When you say no, it's interesting. It's fascinating how people figure it out. Isn't it? It's just fascinating when you're not the one to hang on the tree, they can go find somebody else. It's amazing how fast they can figure it out. So say no when you mean no, and yes when you mean yes, because this is your victory. Now this Tower card, I haven't had time to really get into that yet, but the Tower card is the place where you can sit back and watch the vestiges of any old patterns that are thwarting your happily ever after, that are thwarting you from staying true to the present moment, being exploded. And the way that you do that is by getting out of the tower. It's as if they're like, okay, they're still in the tower, so we have to wait. Ugh, they are still in the tower, so we have to wait. Get out of the tower, please. Please exit the tower. And then as soon as you exit the tower, it gets imploded so that you can have even more space, even more room to have the success that you want. So a lot going on here with you. The bottom line is prioritizing what is important to you, and that's not selfish. Allowing yourself to stay present within the moment because your happily ever after is at hand. Saying no when you mean no, and being really clear about that when you mean no. Allowing yourself to be open and receptive to new information, and allowing that information to come to you by getting out of the way and not participating in any of the problems, so that those problems can be annihilated. The structures can be annihilated. So you're doing great. This is one of your best readings in a long time, Aries. You're on the right track. Keep going. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Dre and Heather. And Aries, we will see you in 2 weeks. Much love, many blessings.